up to another day of rain. The city's bustling but I'm stuck in my own lane. Every step feels heavier, the roads are lined with pain, but your voice cuts through like a fire in my veins. I've been down, washed out, almost lost in the tide, but something inside keeps burning bright, breaking through the storm. I feel the light again. Your love's the thunder that shakes me from within. No more hiding from the fight. I'm standing tall tonight, breaking through the storm. I'm finally alive. The nights are long and lonely, but your smile paints the sky. In the silence of my doubts, you're the reason why. Through the cracks and the scars, I'm learning to survive. You're the strength behind my heart, the spark that keeps me alive. Washed out, almost lost in the tide, but something inside keeps burning bright, breaking through the storm. I feel the light again. Your love's the thunder that shakes me from within. No more hiding from the fight. I'm standing tall tonight, breaking through the storm. I'm finally alive. Every moment tested me, brought me face to face with all my fears and memories I tried to erase. But now I raise my voice, I'm breaking down these walls. With you beside me, I'll never fall. Breaking through the storm, I feel the light again. Your love's the thunder that shakes me from within. No more hiding from the fight. I'm standing tall tonight, breaking through the storm. I'm finally alive. The skies are clearing, I'm breathing in new air. With every step I'm stronger, knowing you're there, breaking through the storm. Like fire in the night, together we'll keep shining, chasing the light. We met beneath the burning streetlights late one restless night. You held your secrets close like a book you'd never write. The city hums around us, but time slows just for two. Lost in a conversation where your truth breaks through. Every scar you hide, every dream you chase, I see your fight, every tear you place. Runaway fires lighting up this darkened sky, burning all our doubts, no asking why. Strong like the thunder rolling through our veins. In this moment, nothing else remains. You've walked 1,000 roads that never felt like home. Built your world from shattered glass on streets you roam. But here with me, your heart beats loud and clear, breaking free from silence, shedding all the fear. lighting up this darkened sky, burning all our doubts, no asking why. Strong like the thunder rolling through our veins. In this moment, nothing else remains. We came in with the silence of streets that knew our names, tangled up in worn-out jeans and dreams that flickered flames. Underneath the streetlights, stories spill like rain. You held on with quiet hands while I tried to hide the pain. Every moment carved in stone, lessons learned and battles won. The night reveals the truth inside, where hope and heartache collide. These are the fires we burn, lighting up the night. In the ashes of love and loss, we find our fight. Through every tear and every scar, we're rising high, we come so far. Hear the anthem in our souls, a roar that never turns. This is the strength in the fires we burn. Remember the cold mornings, coffee cups and faded maps, traveled far from empty roads, no need to watch our backs. Your voice cut through the silence, a beacon through the gloom, where promises felt like armor and dreams began to bloom. Carved from nights both dark and deep, moments worth the price we keep. When the walls begin to fall, together we can stand tall. These are the fires we burn, lighting up the night. In the ashes of love and loss, we find our fight. Through every tear and every scar, we're rising high, we've come so far. Hear the anthem in our souls, a roar that never turns. This is the strength in the fires we burn. Fires we burn. The sun dips low, the city fades behind. I walk these streets with tight hands and open mind. Every step weighs heavy with the tears I've known, but in the silence I find a place to call my own. And though the night is heavy, my heart's a steady flame, a restless tide that's calling, never twice the same. Winds of change are blowing, tearing down the past, breaking all the chains that held me way too fast. I'll rise with every sunrise, stronger than before. These roads of love and struggle, they're what I'm living for. They're what I'm living for. The crooked lines of fate, they paint my face with scars, but every mark reminds me where I've been so far. With every shattered moment, a melody takes flight, a song of hope and freedom shining in the night. And though the night is heavy, my heart's a steady flame, a restless tide that's calling, never twice the same. Winds of change are blowing, tearing down the past, breaking all the chains that held me way too fast. I'll rise with every sunrise, stronger than before. These roads of love and struggle, they're what I'm living for. No turning back, the fire's burning inside, the story's written in the scars won't hide. With every beat, the rhythm pulls me through. In this dance of life, I find the truth. Oh, winds of change are blowing, tearing down the past, breaking all the chains that held me way too fast. I'll rise with every sunrise, stronger than before. These roads of love and struggle, they're what I'm living for. They're what I'm living for. The night will fade, and with it all the pain. I'm standing tall, ready to live again. I remember nights beneath the city lights, where every heartbeat told its own tale. We carved our names on worn down benches tight, dreams like fire, steady, never frail. But storms came rolling, tearing through sound breaks, we find what's real again. Our voices rising like the burning sun. Our voices rising, yeah, the burning sun. We're standing strong, our journey's just begun. I remember nights on worn-out roads, guitar in hand, chasing that heavy load. The city lights behind, the stars up high, each chord a story, no need to ask why. Through the silence breaking, a melody grows. Every scar and smile, the truth that shows. Every beat remains when the music fades. In the heart of the fire, where the soul invades, love and loss collide in that honest sound, timeless and strong. Well, we're finally found. Strings hung low beneath the morning rain, memories in rhythm, dancing through the pain. The crowds roar a river, pulling us inside. The freedom that we chase, nothing left to hide. Start again, the drums call out our name. Hard-fought battles, neither lost nor tame. Every beat remains when the music fades. In the heart of the fire, where the soul invades, love and loss collide in that honest sound, timeless and strong. Well, we're finally found. Guitar cries out, overdrive, sweet sting, layers of stories only time can bring. Backing voices lift, harmonies that bind. In this shared moment, freedom we find. Every beat remains when the music fades. In the heart of the fire, where the soul invades, love and loss collide in that honest sound, timeless and strong. We're finally found, so here we stand beneath endless skies. Power and silence with open eyes. Every beat remains, the journey's truth alive. timeless music forever will thrive. There's a road I walk when the night comes down, bare feet on cold concrete, no one else around. The city lights flicker like the dreams I chase, holding on tight to what time won't erase. Every scar tells a story, every fall a fight. In the silence of the night I find my life. So at the storm within, break these walls again, with a heart that beats like thunder, tearing through the rain. Every trial's a promise, every tear a spark, lighting up the darkness, burning through the dark. Faces come and go, but my story stays, written in the lines of these long restless days. Hands that hold me up when I'm about to fall, strength in every breath, I'm ready for it all. Every step is fearless, every breath is mine. On this road of fire, I'm learning to shine. So I'll ride the storm within, break these walls again, with a heart that beats like thunder, tearing through the rain. Every trial's a promise, every tear a spark, lighting up the darkness, burning through the dark. No chains can bind the spirit, no fear can hold me down. I'm sailing through the tempest till I'm standing on solid ground. With every broken moment I find something true. Freedom's not a place, it's the fight I choose. So I'll ride the storm within, break these walls again, with a heart that beats like thunder, tearing through the rain. Every trial's a promise, every tear a spark, lighting up the darkness, burning through the dark. Ride the storm, ride the storm within, with courage in my soul, I'm born to win. December nights beneath the streetlight glow. We carved our names on the old oak tree stone. The city hummed and dreams burned in your eyes. Through every fall, we learned how to rise. In the silence after the storm, I hear your voice, so soft, so warm. These fires we've built keep burning strong. Through every heartbreak, we find where we belong. The scars and tears, they tell our tale. In your arms, I've never felt so real. Footsteps echo on the empty avenue. We chase the dawn beneath the fading blue. Broken roads and promises made in haste. Still every moment with you can't be erased. And when the night seems cold and long, your heart beats still, the loudest song. These fires we've built keep burning strong. Through every heartbreak, we find where we belong. The scars and tears, they tell our tale. In your arms, I've never felt so real. No map to guide us, just the stars above. Lost and found within this wild kind of love. Hands held tight against the raging tide. We're standing tall with nothing left to hide. These fires we built keep burning strong. Through every heartbreak, we find where we belong. The scars and tears, they tell our tale. In your arms, I've never felt so real. Fires we've built, forever bright. You and me lighting up the night. Night settles down on this quiet street where we once carved our names beneath our feet. Street lamps flicker like the fading light of a love that fought hard but lost the fight. I see the fire where the embers lived, a story of hope only hearts could give. Like waves on the shore, you keep rolling in, tearing down walls built deep within. Though the tide pulls us apart, I'm holding on tight to every scar, every star from our midnight sky. Coffee cups and worn out records play songs of yesterday that never fade away. Your laughter's a breeze in the summer heat, carving moments that refuse defeat. The past is a flame, but I'm not burned. the roads unwound. Tired tires home, a restless sand. Empty fields like open veins. I chase the light through streaks of rain. Wind against my face, a silent plea. This fire burning deep inside of me. Ride the flame, break the chains that hold you down. Feel the rush, hear the beat, the roaring sound. Life's a battle, but the heart will never tire. Raise your voice, let the world hear your fire. City lights like painted scars. Familiar streets left behind so far. Every mile a story told of fights and dreams, both brave and bold. With every step, the past fades away. New dawn rising from the sands to stay. Ride the flame, break the chains that hold you down. Feel the rush, hear the beat, the roaring sound. Life's a battle, but the heart will never tire. Raise your voice, let the world hear your fire. When the night whispers down in fear, I find strength in the songs I hear. The noise of silence shine through clear. The fight, the love, the endless fight. Ride the flame, break the chains that hold you down. Feel the rush, hear the beat, the roaring sound. Life's a battle, but the heart will never tire. Raise your voice, let the world hear your fire. So yeah, stand unbroken free. Let him flame eternally. I remember those cold mornings, skies heavy with doubt, the weight of silent battles no one ever talked about. But beneath my tired hands, a spark began to glow. A quiet strength within me started learning how to grow. Every scar, every fall built the ground where I stand tall. Broken chains, fading walls, ready now to give my all. With wings unfolded, I rise beyond the fear. road was never easy, lined with doubts and tears, but the heart keeps on beating, even through the darkest years. Dreams whispered in the wind, bold and wild yet so true. I chased the horizon where the sky turns brand new. Every scar, every fall built the ground where I stand tall. Broken chains, fading walls, ready now to give my all. With wings unfolding, I rise beyond the fear. Through the storm and the silence, your voice draws me near. Love's the fire burning, lighting up my way. In this dance of courage, I find my light today. When nights grew colder and hope seemed far away, I found comfort in the promise of a brighter day. No mountain too high, no valley too deep. In the heart of the struggle, our dreams we keep. With wings unfolding, I rise beyond the fear. Through the storm and the silence, your voice draws me near. Love's the fire burning, lighting up my way. In this dance of courage, I find my light today. Becoming me. I hit the road at dawn, dust on my shoes. The sun takes a breath, paints the sky in blues. Each mile a story, a silent vow, carving out a path in the here and now. When the weight pulls heavy and the night feels long, I find my strength in the heart of this song. Winds of tomorrow carry me high, break these chains, let my spirit fly. In every scar a light will grow, rising strong with the winds of tomorrow. The city lights fade, but hope's burning bright. Faces of strangers like stars in the night. Love's not easy, but it's worth the fight. Holding on steady through darkest sights. When doubt creeps in and the road gets steep, I hold on tight to fierce embrace, a pulse in the silence, setting the pace. With every chord, the past fades away, building a future here in today. Winds of tomorrow carry me high, break these chains, let my spirit fly. In every scar a light will grow, rising strong with the winds of tomorrow. So here I stand, heart on my sleeve, with every breath I believe the winds will steer through night or sorrow, guiding me home on the winds of tomorrow. I remember nights beneath the city lights, your words like fire in an empty room, broken strings on my old guitar. Every chord struck told me what I'd lose, but I held on tight even when it fell apart. Felt the silence scream loud inside my heart. When the music heals, it breaks down all the walls, lifts me up from where the darkest shadows crawl. In every note I find a way to keep on real. This song's more than sound, it's the pain and how it feels. We dance through storms caught in fleeting flames, the rhythm cracking open all our scars, strings bending truth beneath our hands, songs that stitch the pieces back to stars. Even when hope felt like a distant drum, I heard the call pulling me back from numb. The music heals, it breaks down all the walls, lifts me up from where the darkest shadows crawl. In every note I find a way to keep on real. This song's more than sound, it's the pain and how it feels. And in the silence after every fight, the melody turns tears into light. A chorus born from wounds we've known. Music brings us back home. When the music heals, it breaks down all the walls, lifts me up from where the darkest shadows crawl. In every note I find a way to keep on real. This song's more than sound, it's the pain and how it feels. So play it loud, let the world hear the truth inside. Through heartbreak and hope we ride this tide, because when the music heals, it's the soul's best friend. In every song a new beginning to comprehend. We met beneath the neon sign, a city street at midnight. Your eyes were holding stories no one else had heard before. The night stretched out like rivers flowing under tired skies. Two broken souls got tangled up and wanted something more. I felt the weight of silence start to crack around our words, and for the first time in a while I wasn't feeling so unheard. When the night runs dry, will you still be holding on through the heartbreak songs? When the light feels gone, we're singing loud, letting all the pain unwind. In the ruins we rebuild when the night runs dry. Fingertips trace memories across my withered hands, like pages worn from pages read over and over again. We dance beneath the city lights, a fragile kind of hope, the kind you find when everything you've had just slips away. And every shattered piece of us was a note in something true, a melody of healing breaking through the blue. Inside a promise made that together we'll survive. When the night runs dry, will you still be holding on through the heartbreak songs? When the light feels gone, we're singing loud, letting all the pain unwind. In the ruins we rebuild when the night runs dry. When the night runs dry. When the night runs dry, we'll find the dawn, holding on tight. Together we ride when the night runs dry. When the night runs dry. Down an empty highway, headlights cut the night. The road unwinds before me like a thread of fading light. Every mile of memory, every turn a chance to break, leaving pieces of